Hey guys, this is Scott Horne. In this video, we're going to take a moment and just talk about the quick setup for loan servicing and why it's important. So hopefully you'll find the video very helpful. If you got any comments about it, take a moment and comment below. Don't forget to take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And for those of you who comment, we're going to have a weekly giveaway for a 30-minute consultation that is free with me regarding your real estate business, real estate transactions you've got going on. And you'll see the pop-up up there for last week's winner. So let's jump right into loan servicing. So loan servicing, guys, really didn't exist prior to 2012, 2013, at least not in the creative finance world. In the Texas marketplace, myself and one of my partners were the first guys to set up and create the first loan servicing company in the Texas marketplace for the creative finance industry. And it's really needed today, and I call it our fraud preventer. I have seen too many investors who will collect money from a buyer but not pay their underlying debt on the property. 6 months later, a year later, the poor buyer who is current on their payments is getting foreclosed on because of total lack of communication. This is also a mechanism that helps you get over some hurdles when you're talking to realtors and especially their broker to ensure that their buyer is going to be protected if they're making their payments in a proper and timely fashion. Now, setting up loan servicing, guys, is so easy. You need to select your loan servicer and contact them in advance of your closing, not after. Get their loan servicing package sent over, fill it out. It doesn't take a lot of time, 5 or 10 minutes, usually at most. Both you and your buyer execute that at closing and either ask your closing agent, or once you get your closing documents emailed to you, that and your loan servicing agreement should be emailed to your servicer. Now, once they get that, keep in mind, it's not a magic pill that it's set up that day. It usually takes loan servicers anywhere from 1 to 2 or 3 weeks to upload the information, they call it onboarding, into their systems. So that means you may be collecting the next month's payment direct before the loan servicing kicks in. So make sure you communicate this properly with your buyer out there, and make sure you've talked with your servicer also so you know exactly how that is going to be handled so you can anticipate those things. But anyhow, the initial setup of loan servicing, why it's there, easy stuff to do, it moves very quick along the way. And make sure you've talked about what your costs are. Are you going to ask to service a subject to transaction? You might want to do that. That can be done. You may want to service your wraparound loan. If so, make sure that those costs and expenses are. Oftentimes, if you have a first and a second lien mortgage, there could be additional costs and expense other than just the base cost for loan servicing out there. Also, make sure you've taken a moment and read their website or talk to the servicer to know what their additional fees might be. If you have escrow issues, what are their collection fees and those kind of items. And lastly, guys, keep in mind that a loan servicer is there to collect the payment from your borrower, to then pay any existing debt first and pay you whatever is left over second. They are not there to be your collection agent. Too many investors think that they're their collection agent. Always remember, guys, this is your money they're collecting, and you are going to be the best person to collect that money along the way, not your servicer. I see way too many times where investors have just sat back, done nothing. They think it's this mailbox money that's going to roll in, and by the time, for instance, my law firm gets contacted to start a foreclosure, the poor investor is already 4 months behind in payments, which they can't afford. And it's going to take several more months to do that. And in other states where you have much longer foreclosure processes, you need to stay on top of that. It's easy to do. I hope you guys found this video helpful about loan processing and some time frames involved. If you liked it, take a minute and like us. If you have any questions, comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. And remember, for those guys who are commenting, we're going to have that weekly drawing for that 30-minute consultation with me regarding your real estate practice and or your real estate transaction you have ongoing. We'll look forward to seeing you guys next time.